What's up, you guys? Welcome to another banging episode of Is It Scripted? Yay! My name is Jonathan. I'm back here with my guys. See how we all look blind. But I'm not blind. I'm not blind. I speak for myself.
In the spirit of Hallelujah Challenge, I'm not blind in Jesus'
I'm
name.
not blind in Jesus' name.
Did you guys join the Hallelujah Challenge?
I joined in the morning.
I joined a couple of times.
What did you dress like? Dress like your
I
miracle?
didn't dress like a miracle. Do you know why?
But it was my money, and I just had the money. There you go.
Should I tell you why I didn't do dress like a miracle?
Why?
I think one of the reasons I didn't do it was just so I could stay away from the old. You know, like there's a way they can talk about something online and you can just relate to it. You know, there was like a lot of like not dragging, but a lot of talks on social media after Dress Like Your Miracle night. And I know this shouldn't like play into my decision or anything, but I'm naturally not the person. I would naturally not do the Dress Like a Miracle. Like, I like gospel music.
But what are we dressing at? Like the miracle, but my own is just money.
Money. You carry, so you need to. So it's not just
something.
Dress Like Your Miracle. It's also act like your miracle.
I want
so you could necessarily,
and I held the car key and I held my, so like rich daddy.
And it can also be intention. Like whatever you think your miracle is and how you choose to express that miracle is on you. So like any way you want to express that. In as much as I didn't dress. I grew up in a church. My father was a pastor before he passed.
Preach it. Clock it.
I don't give that, right? I don't.
Now continue, but I guess continue.
So on the last
but then guys, join Hallelujah Challenge.
I didn't know done.
It's ending this
the festival is.
Oh yeah, it's a Sunday. I'm supposed to be there, but whatever.
I was about to say something, but thank God I didn't say it. I was about to say that it's somebody performing. Make I don't go cast you.
Please, it's not me. It's not gonna someone else. All right. On the last episode, we talked about Love is Blind, and on this episode we're going to start with the reunion.
On the last episode, we
the people here,
we had to correct that.
the people here.
On the last episode, they talked about Love is Blind.
Thank you very much.
In fact, I'm done talking.
Is
Let's talk about the
Love
reunion. All the
Blind?
best.
I had to take out this. So it's love really
blind.
Because on that particular show, people were doing a lot of stuff.
Hey.
And so just in case you missed the last episode, you can go, we're going to catch up, and let me just explain what it is. It's just, adults that are trying to find love, and not children, adults that are trying to find love and, trying to find a life partner that, something that can come out from whatever thing they are doing on that particular show. So coming together, talking without seeing each other first. So when you propose and all of that thing, then you now see your partner. So it's just basically connecting from the inside before the physical. So that's what the show is about. So we reviewed it last week, so you can go and catch up on YouTube. And now they did the reunion, and we are now going to talk about it. Everybody coming back after like a year and a half.
A year
and a half, right? Crazy. And it was so beautiful to see everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something now. As much as I'm usually the one that would say Netflix, I don't think Netflix spends like a lot of money for certain things. Like, let's say when they're doing stuff like reunions, like the set of the finale of a show, they don't really they would usually do like the generic setups. Mm-hmm. But one thing that they started doing more, I think from like 2 seasons before this one now, is they're starting to, because they tried like the live reunion a couple of seasons ago. It was a disaster. Mm-hmm. They're never going to do that again.
Yeah, it has to be recorded.
Yeah. So they started like putting a lot more thought into, because now they invite more people. Sometimes they would even invite like other celebrities to the reunion as well. So they started putting more thoughts and more intentionality into what it's going to look like. That's with the setup, everywhere they're using, like just the entire feel of the show. And this time, I think they went for a theme because it was really nice. Like the greenery was so good, the setup was nice, the lighting was good. Everyone looked really good, including Vanessa and Nick. Mm-hmm. They looked amazing, even if I think sometimes... And Vanessa was shady. Did you guys pick up like on a shade or two?
Yeah, of course.
Girl. She was shady, but then
it's part of the job.
Overall, like it was a feel-good reunion, but yeah. Honestly, just
I'm going to start off with
just because
Patrick.
of the way the season was.
Yeah.
The reunion didn't give, but it was still a
There's
feel
no
good
place
reunion.
like basketballs.
Yeah.
Like
There
we
wasn't a lot to talk
expected.
about.
There was not like a lot to talk about. But the one that actually stood out for me was
there was not like
Patrick.
there wasn't a lot.
No.
There wasn't a lot
Like,
to talk about some people. Some people were the highlights. Some people carried the season on their
Patrick
heads.
and Casey. Then the two that actually stood out for me was Jordan and Megan.
Yeah,
Then also
Megan and Jordan.
the one of Patrick, because it was like long. You know how I think they actually were on their matter for like the longest, the both of them, for Patrick and then for Jordan.
Casey.
Yes, Patrick, Casey, then also Jordan and Megan
as well. Yeah.
Yes, and congratulations to Megan. She now has a baby boy.
Oh, Shavbon, Bonaboys.
Yeah.
She now has a baby, and a lot of people on the show did not catch up with her for like the year and a half. Nobody has seen her except I think one person. One person.
A friend.
I've forgotten her name. There's one person on the show, Sha, and then
Casey.
no,
it wasn't
it's
Casey.
not Casey.
Casey's the one that knew about
It was Casey. She was one that sat above the guys. It was Casey.
That knew about the pregnancy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it was Casey.
Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So there's one person, Megan, being pregnant and ghosting everybody for like a year and a half.
Do you think
and
the ghosting was necessary?
I think it was necessary.
It depends on why you're ghosting people.
No, not just.
I
Let me land my
honestly
question.
didn't get-
Let me rephrase. Ghosting fellow contestants on this said show is what I meant to ask. I
they're not friends
I don't mean from
now.
social media.
They're not friends.
Okay.
They're not
Then
my
there
friends.
was actually no need for her to like tell them about her personal life.
but just on the show. So that's where we get things wrong, especially when it even comes to. Let me bring it down to Big Brother Nigeria, right? I think I saw a video or a news recently. I think was he doing that did her birthday party, and they said there was no ex-housemates in that party. I think if he was doing, I can't remember, but there's one person.
I'm not going to be shocked. Actually.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if we were on the show together,
did
you're
not
not my
connect.
friend. You're not.
It's not automatic.
You know how you explained. I think you explained one time. We'll see you or you one time as to how you're my colleague. You're not my friend.
It was me.
I've
The
done it
both
before,
of you.
so
Not like for.
Oh Jesus
I was about
Christ!
to touch your hand.
you're so
Oh my
ras.
God.
Yeah.
Stop
it.
Girl.
So
Guys, I was assaulted on the show.
Please, my lawyer. Ring,
Oh my
ring.
God! I'm gonna be pressing charges.
press the charges, I beg.
Wow!
So how we always want to differentiate between who's your friend, who is your colleague, who is your acquaintance,
Who's your church member, who is your street
neighbor,
member,
who is
your
your
homeboy.
whatever, who is whatever the person is to you.
Basically,
So
just
I
having
feel like-
defined relationships.
Yeah.
So I understand, and I feel like you're not my friend, so there's no need for me to tell you. And again, she's just trying to keep her distance, right? Because with everything that's happened on the show, and especially with her and Jordan, and also involving Jordan's son, which is Luca, right? Because at some point, Jordan was, talking about how he regrets. I mentioned a statement, which I think it was Vanessa that actually brought it up and said that at some point he said you regret introducing Luca to Megan, right? And then he had to clarify that he did not say he regrets introducing them. It's just like he's a child, and as to how.
He said it wasn't about like Megan as a person.
But
It was
just a
mostly
situation.
relationship.
like if it was anybody else that he had connected with on the show, he would have said the same thing, that he regrets
it wasn't
introducing
her
them to
problem.
Luca as well. So it wasn't a Megan thing. It was mostly this situation and how it played out.
I was going to ask one question. Jordan and then the new partner and it's how they clicked, got pregnant within 3 months. 3 or 2 months?
3, she said 3.
3 months,
3
right?
months, yeah. And
into
she
the
said
relationship.
they've had their like ups and downs.
But here's it.
The two of them, who are you going to go for? Jordan or the other guy?
The other guy looked very old.
Old, he looks older.
Oh my God.
I said,
So,
I mean, for Megan, I believe that love is really blind.
Here's the thing. I feel
Love
like
has to be blind.
stop it.
for her to go with
Stop
that guy,
it.
honestly.
That's me out. You're fired. Now here's the conversation. I think we need to also understand, and we're looking at this thing from a black person's lens. We're not white. That man might not be very old. You know that God blessed us with melanin and our skin pops, and when we're 50 we might not even you cannot tell when we're old and stuff. These guys, when they're getting old, they show bah. Do you get? So that man might not be as old as
but
you
like
think.
it's not even about,
it's not
like
the age.
It's not for me. It's not. I don't do the age thing.
And that's you're black.
No. It's not even beyond black. Like, have you seen like white people that are like older and hot? Like, I was scrolling on Instagram.
They're not very popular.
I was scrolling on Instagram like
you can
last
put on your
week,
shades, man. See
and I saw like this woman. She's a lesbian, and then a post came on my FYP on my reels, and I saw it, and she was posting about her dating now, and oh my god, she was in her 60s, and
so
she
clean,
looked so good. You can tell that this woman can literally like split a wood into two with her bare hands. Like, she looked so freaking good, and she's like primarily white.
Okay.
So like you can tell that they're even like, so it wasn't even about him being white or being older.
You know why I'm coming from that arc. Nick, yeah, right. Nick is a lot younger, and if there's any reason they didn't connect,
Nick and Vanessa, is that the person you're
No. Jordan, and what's Jordan's guy's name?
Oh, I don't know who
Jordan is a guy.
No, the Megan.
Hey! Oh, Lord.
I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Megan and Nick, yeah.
Megan and Nick.
His name is Nick?
There was another Nick.
Oh, okay. The father of the baby.
Paul. The father of the baby is Paul.
Father, that's a new guy. No, I mean the guy that she was with on the show. That Jordan is his name. Hey, don't vex. So the thing is, the idea of love is blind is they get to connect in pods, and you connect that quick. So my question is, she connected with Jordan and they didn't work out. So why and how did she connect with another person in the same set 3 months, and she's already pregnant for the person and they're already married?
Are they married?
That can happen. They're not married. Yet. But like, that can happen.
I mean, it can, but
I honestly believe that can happen, especially
no. I'm not saying it cannot. I'm saying why did he not work with Jordan, and how did he then come out to
so
work?
There were so many reasons that she wasn't going to work with Jordan. Like, there were so many things to consider. First of all, like, we need to look at economic compatibility. How like these people match up economically, and how because like when you get married, you essentially become a unit, and somebody is bringing
She's more richer. Is she richer?
Yes. Like way richer.
Yeah, kill that.
Way richer. Like, she's like she has a startup, like a Fortune 100 company.
Oh.
So she's like, I don't know if it's Fortune 100, but she has a startup, and she has money. Anyways.
Yeah.
But like,
so Jordan is broke.
Even like from just coming on the pod, she was very expressive about how successful she was, and how that had played into her dating in recent times, especially modern time, and how what she would usually go for was like Mike, who she dated in the pods, and how she wanted Jordan. Also, because it was familiar, because his son diabetes and
the situation
and it was also bonded. Different, and they sort of trauma bonded on that regard as well. But like, one of the reasons they didn't work out was also like, for me, I also sensed that it was more of like the money situation.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. It was also money. Money would play into it.
She exuded the fact that they weren't on the same level.
And you can tell that a new partner,
he's
like he drove a Bentley and he's somewhere else.
Like you can tell, looking at him, you can tell. And then, as I was saying, like, when you get married, you essentially become a family unit, and then all the finances become family finances. So you're bringing your wealth together, your source of income together, and you're like, she now, on her own point of view, or on a scale of the kind of money that she has, we will probably have to do ×5 or ×6 or ×10 of. So it's a lot.
That's a lot.
If it was just ×2 or 3, because imagine you working as a manager for a company, and then she owns a company. The disparities,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
And then she wants children almost immediately. He already has a kid, so like, imagine bringing like kids immediately into that situation. It messes up things, because now you have to figure out finances, family finances, kids' finances as well, figure out the future of the children. How would he match up with what she's bringing into the house?
And there'll be issues, like that's when the issues will now
especially
start.
if it now becomes a 50-50 thing, it's gonna be like very...
It's never going to be 50-50, it's going to be 90-10. But I think for her, Jordan and Megan, their story closed. There's no going back because now there's a child involved and then there's another person involved. Just to tell you that whole lot can happen, within how many months is that? 18 months.
18 months.
18 months, right? And now to the people that I felt like, are you guys serious or you are joking? Casey and Patrick. All of that ring thing, I do not understand what is going on.
When it gets to my turn, please
do
let
run
me know.
on chance, that Patrick, the ring, the funny thing, that what is paining me is that the ring is not for him. The ring is for production. For Netflix.
Who do you think should have kept the ring?
Nobody.
Doesn't the ring have diamond on it?
Nothing fake ring. Yeah.
No, I think I saw that it has diamond something.
If he has diamond, then
it can't be real diamond. Netflix will not
obviously
give
not diamond, but it should have mangolo on it.
Yeah.
That's not what guys wear. It's for the ladies. Why do you want to collect it back?
Why
doesn't want to save money and
this
propose
ring
for another
thing
person.
has been for over a year. For like when the last what's it called? When she was still on the show. Yeah. That's when they be talking about this returning this ring thing. No, just imagine when they recorded that
to the reunion. That crazy girl.
She brought it to the reunion. Then he kept on insisting on the ring, getting the ring back, and I do not understand. So having them to play the basketball game, right, to get the winner. I'm gonna give you the ring back. And she was asked before. Then she was asking. I think it was Vanessa asking.
And then she won fair and square. Thank you very much.
Drunk that and he sweet me for body. He sweets me.
He cannot play now.
No, he tried. He put up a good fight.
Yeah, he put up a good fight.
Over a ring, except it was heavily scripted.
If he was scripted, good and fine. But if he wasn't scripted, that was very stupid of him, to be honest.
Now, can I speak?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
You cannot speak. So when...
Casey and Patrick, this is why they say in this life, believe people at your own risk. You see, the person that you saw yesterday can become a different person tomorrow. And I'm going to explain. Oh, Patrick is good. Patrick is a kind boy. He's such a good boy. He didn't deserve it.
She's a big liar, a pathetic liar.
That Patrick boy, I'm beginning to think otherwise. Like, seeing him in the reunion made me rethink a lot of things.
He has, there's this
automatically
low self-esteem, and then another word.
Like, became what?
Smug. Like, you know, when you come on a show trying to prove a point, we've seen your point. Like, they already alienated this girl. A lot of the girls already
made her like shit.
Yeah, they bashed her.
Over the year.
She has felt like shit. You now coming to say, just apologize. Like,
it's not that easy now.
You don't put people on the spot like that. Especially like for someone that is an apology. Let's move on. I'm trying to do it for you.
Yeah. And then she said, "You don't tell me how to apologize."
Yes, because you're telling me. Like, why are you telling her?
I'm sorry. You have to tell me, "I'm sorry for making you feel this way." And then she had to respond that
smug. This is why I say it all the time. Wherever a man is being embarrassed, call me. You would never put your trust in a man. Never. We were defending this boy last week. I'm beginning to get aggravated. We were defending this boy last week.
Put your trust in God. Hallelujah.
We were defending this man. Kachi was saying that he got the last end of the stick. Fine, yes, he did. Which was partly, it wasn't his fault entirely, but as we explained before, it was partly his fault. Like, his confidence levels didn't get there enough for the women to even sense it and now like make him a strong number one. But like, just looking at the reunion,
was he a strong number one for anyone? Was he a number one for anyone? He wasn't.
No. So, but just looking at the reunion, like, situations like this can happen. Let's say the show has aired now, people are saying certain things, and you're watching the show back, and now you've grown, you've become a better person, you're more confident, you can speak up for yourself more, you want to confront her, so to say. That's fine. All these things are fine. But that part of you can change while you still retain that good guy energy, or you still retain that kind man energy. He didn't have that. It came with the sole purpose of alienating her, defeating her. He wanted to win every single time, and I understand that, but he failed because I said it before. People like to protect you. Anna would have been. I said it before. Anna would have just been the worst person for him because that union would have been just chaotic. But even lying to you, it could be perceived as manipulative or whatnot, but it could also perceived as manipulative and whatnot, but it could also be that she liked him enough to not want him to feel bad. That can also be the case.
Christ. My God.
Right? That can also be the case. We can also see that. Why are you reacting? My God.
I mean, the fact that you have to somewhat be pitied to even for somebody to accept you is crazy. Because I noticed even whilst I was watching even the reunion, he struggled a lot to be a man, quote unquote. The fact that he wanted,
I think it's the last one.
He'd be like,
I don't know.
I think he is.
He's struggled a lot because
is he giving last one energy?
Yes.
No, not like he was
like
giving
last
one.
child. So I don't know what that energy is.
Do you understand how at some point where you have to tell me, is that part where you have to tell me sorry? You have to apologize.
Yeah.
You have to apologize.
You have
to tell me sorry and all. You understand? So that in that situation, it wasn't just making a lot of sense. It wasn't making sense at all.
It became malicious. It became smug. The thing about the ring.
And then the fact that concerning the ring, he had to say, I'm going to give you back to you in Denver. I'm going to give you back. Please.
You wanted to go sleep in Denver.
I wished production had just come out, or one person from the team has come out there and then collected the ring.
Give me that ring.
To be honest, because that would have made a lot of sense, because it is not your own.
Production didn't need to come. All that guys say they're stupid. There
was a girl that actually
you need to at some point you need to realize that they're not Nigerians. They can't be like us.
Because if you drag the matter too much, I will you come on for you want to marry yourself.
Yeah, and then finally one thing that he did that just set me off was that one time where they were talking about something that Casey did.
Yeah, you said don't involve me, me.
No.
I'm not there.
She literally said you were at the party. Were you at the party?
Yes or no?
Which one is no?
You should have just shut up. You should have just like he said.
Don't you ever defend a man. Stay away from defending. See, let me tell you.
We would defend a man that is good.
Hey. Stay away, good or bad. Men will disgrace you.
We would defend a man.
Men will stain your white. Men will embarrass you.
Women
stay away from defending a man. We defended a man last week. It's this same us. See the Faith now. Faith was the highest defender of the Most High of the universe. We're here. We're bashing him together. He has embarrassed us 1 week.
But Casey has also embarrassed us by involving herself with almost all those guys in that show.
She didn't.
Not all the guys.
She didn't.
But you just said almost. Take that back.
A couple of guys from the show.
How many couples? Just 3.
Yeah, couple.
Just
3 could be a couple.
Just
3 can also be just. And even if it's really important that I say this actually.
6 or 7 guys.
It's really important that I say this actually. Faith. Even if she had something to do with 7, 8, 9, 10 of the men that were on that show. I don't see how this is a problem. I don't see how that could be a problem.
We're defending somebody now. You're not saying you don't see how it's a problem. Well, if you don't have a problem
with multiple men, how is that a problem?
I don't.
Sleeping with them or not?
Maybe she just
dating them or not? How's that a problem?
She just checks if there's connection in the room.
Now, my issue is that she left the show quite early. I think she was the second person that left the show. Yeah. The first person was Blake, and then I think she was the second person that left the show. Now, you left the show on whatever week 4 or week 5. Week 4, right? You left the show week 4. Please, how did she build that connection with every other person? That one is one. The first person that she dated the person for 3 to 4 months. I've forgotten his name. That one, talking about their issues.
Joe, the first person she dated.
I think it was Joe.
Joe was a month and a half.
Was it a month?
It was a month and a half.
Then who was 2 months?
I don't know if there was anyone that she dated that was 2 months. And it's not like Joe, they dated, but the other guys, I don't think they dated.
They went on dates.
Or maybe they even had maybe a sexual thing. or a thing. I don't think like
that counts.
That's something that we should be talking about as, that I don't think that's something that we should be talking about in relation to her character or who she is.
Okay.
Who you sleep with or who you date.
It's none of our business, right?
Like, why is that something that, especially a woman, like, and it's the way they alienated her based on that because she was a woman. Nobody looked at Joe and said Joe had dated like multiple women. Did anybody look like
looking fresh?
Nobody. The women did not attack him. The Madison that is opening her mouth and talking about Casey. When he came to Joe after he apologized, you were doing. Thank you for the apology. I appreciate. But you did not open your mouth to say that. Why did he date 3 people after you, or why has he been with 3 women? But you have a problem with Casey. You have a problem with Casey.
I think she had the problem with Casey because she felt like she was the cause of
their
not being together.
And that's why you and your friends now go ahead to talk about Casey sleeping with more people. Things that, because the people that they called and said she had something to do with, they were not even there.
Yeah, they weren't sure, yeah.
But you do not remember Joe, that Joe has dated the entire cast.
Thank you for your apology.
Thank you.
For overall concerning this reunion, what was it what you expected? You expected more?
I expected the women to be pained.
I expected more.
And I expected them to be pained towards other women. It happens like that most times, especially when shows like this, has to do with like a man and a woman, especially like when we go back to like traditional norms and stuff like that, where the men have to always take the lead with things like proposal, taking the lead in the relationship and stuff like that. The women are always blaming everyone else except the man.
Well, true.
Nice.
How about you? Well,
my angle is quite different. The reaction from the audience, I feel like it was sort of distracting. There are some things that were said whilst they were recording, and audience member would do, it's a lie, or give some exclamations and
you can hear it.
And I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to hear this.
But that's the Love is Blind thing. They do that every season.
Like it was disgusting at some point.
Really?
Let's make it a thing. Let the audience actually react. Let them ask the audience questions and let them answer. But if they're not going to ask questions and stuff, let them just stay there and be still and get paid or whatever. And then again, they got served chicken. What was that thing?
No, they didn't. Chicken smoothie.
No, for Jordan's birthday.
Yes.
So was his birthday the day of filming or the day of?
It was the day of filming.
Yes, the day of filming.
Good for them. That's all we have to do.
How about you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think about the reunion?
Maybe a 4.5.
It's not Big Brother Nigeria, so we can't relate actually.
I would rate it a solid 6. And the reason 6, the set is nicer. Vanessa is learning some manners. And
we just hope that it was by next season it will be better, and we have maybe
given up on Love is Blind America.
But any other one we're going to review.
So is this script? Maybe we should give up on Love is Blind.
Alright, so we've come to the end of not the show, the end of reviewing the reunion for Love is Blind. And now we're moving on to something different from what we've done before, and we're moving into the it's not food. Is it food?
It's food.
Food, right? And this time we're talking about this Netflix series called Is It Cake?
It's Cake!
Is it scripted?
Halloween edition.
Is it scripted? I was about to do something with that. Is it cake? Is it cake? Is it scripted? Is it cake?
Is it cake?
Is it scripted?
Or is it scripted?
Lesson I don't show.
You're about to find out. And this is the Halloween edition because this is the Halloween season. At the period, Denny. Is that thing gonna work in Nigeria? No, because our mothers are gonna pray out those demons in those things. Because they're gonna pray out those demons. I saw a clip of I think a guy was he went to
today
a
is actually
space.
Halloween.
Yes, it's Halloween actually, and I wanted to say, like I was telling my co-workers.
Yeah, day of recording.
I was telling my co-workers like yesterday, my colleagues.
Oh, you work? Oh, nice.
Go away. Capitalism has my life on a chokehold. Anyways, I was telling my colleagues yesterday, and I was like, we don't usually do Halloween in this country.
That's what I was about to say. We don't.
Because see, all of us now, we came to all these. Are they not supposed to put like a ghost outside?
No. Before that, you just did dress like a miracle. Please don't do that. Don't let's turn it.
Halloween.
Because over there's no witches and wizards like he's plenty like
who told you they don't?
You heard what I said.
Trust
now.
me, trust me. We're learning witches and wizards.
We're learning.
We didn't learn walk.
No
Our witch
problem.
here, there's no science.
Then no,
There's no science now.
which is I mean that.
Which
Let's
like kill
not
or
please
be
me.
killed.
Please, let's
But
not even
over
get to
there,
that point.
The witches,
The sorcery.
they do statistics on air. You know, they are calculating how fast
Which is
they
that
can
you see
kill
in
you.
broad daylight, I will kill you. I will kill you, Nina. It's not the one that you're in your village eating firewood and whatever.
Then you now have to figure out if it's actually the witch that is doing it.
Do you get?
Now you should already know from the beginning that this is the person against.
Yes,
This is the person
I'm the
behind
one,
it.
I'm the one.
She did it.
Anyways, enough of the meat treatment. I'm covered with the blood of Jesus.
No, shut the
Mwah.
fuck-
So, I'm covered with the blood of Jesus.
All right, you want to introduce the show?
But yeah, so
Alright,
is
go.
it cake? The Halloween edition. Is it cake? The Halloween edition. So I'm just going to read out something. It's a spooky, fun twist on the popular baking challenge where hyper realistic cakes are disguised as everyday objects, but this time with a Halloween theme. In this edition, we have talented bakers create realistic cakes that looks like creepy Halloween props. We have skulls, pumpkins. But I wanted to ask, when the pumpkins actually, I know that it's an Halloween thing, but how did the pumpkin
Like, what's the origin of that, right?
get to become like an Halloween props
If you
or
read up on
something
the
like that?
history, if you read up on the history of Halloween, I think it's on there.
Shouldn't have fruits.
Yeah, it is a fruit. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
you
sure,
know,
like,
things like
I'm
that.
gonna, like, this is actually giving me more reasons to, like, read up on it, because I like to know stuff like this.
I think I'm also going to do that too. The challenge is, for the judges to guess which one is the real object and which is actually cake before the big reveal, when someone slices it in to find out if it's a cake or it's not a cake, right? So we might have like parrots. Is it parrots? No, not be parrot.
The crow.
Crow.
Yeah, so we have
ravens.
real, and then the real ones, like not the real ones that are alive for.
The props.
the props, and then a cake.
The cake.
And then a cake. So
The edible version.
people are actually doing great things. So we need to actually define who, like a different kind of bakers. We have the ones that are doing the birthday cake, and then we have a baker that is like the
Special
hyper
effect.
realistic
Cakes.
Right. I think we have those kind of people in
there are.
Nigeria.
We have
do.
them.
In Nigeria, we have them, but they're not. I don't think there are like a lot of people
They're
like
not in our
that.
faces because there aren't enough Nigerians who are into making.
No, there's one person in my face, so but I don't know his handle.
You said one
on
person.
Just one.
Out of how many?
Out of
There are
how many
200 million people.
Yeah, exactly.
Over
So
200
there
million
aren't
people
a
in
lot
Nigeria.
of bakers who do hyper realistic cakes. And here's the thing: before we even start to talk about the integrity of the show, I think that we should first talk about the set. Now,
Amazing.
it's an amazing setup. I like that they also
Do you know
kept
what
it
this is
short.
reminding me of? I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Disaster or disastrous? I can't remember what that nonsense is. God have mercy on me.
Don't do that here.
All right, no problem.
Oh my
the
God.
sets. They kept it simple as 4 episodes. And they're done.
Haunted.
Now, the thing is, it doesn't even have to be 10 or 8. You can arrive at your point in 4 episodes. The set was mad. Everything, the revolving stage revolved.
And it's not like they
The
had like just
outfits-
4 contestants, so they
No,
had like
they had
a lot of
enough, and they were all entertaining and entertained.
Entertained, yeah.
Do you get? So when you're not baking, you're also even contributing to what is going on in the
Yeah.
kitchen by even, okay, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What flavor
Yeah.
of cake are you making? Now,
You're discussing.
Yes.
Like, it's this open conversation.
was very-
It's not like it's just, we're rushing to do this and do that, and then we're not talking. It's open conversation. Even when
Yeah.
people are not even baking.
yes.
Yeah.
Another thing we also should acknowledge or realize from this show is these bakers are professional bakers.
Professional.
Like
Yeah,
not
they're like very,
professional
very
professionals.
bakers,
So you know the
yes.
thing is when you put competition is different from like running your personal business.
Yeah.
We can all be very successful presenters, but when they put us in the room to compete, sometimes people are not very comfortable being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
People are not very comfortable even competing. Some people are just very comfortable doing things on their terms and on their
At
pace.
their own pace, yes.
Do you get? So now
I
there's
agree.
timing, there's camera, there's a target, and it must look like the other thing. So kudos to them doing all of that, getting all of these bakers together to accomplish the task.
And then the host,
very
please,
enough
let's not
time.
forget.
Oh yes, his outfits as well.
Okay.
Very, very Halloween thing from A to Z.
Not only the outfit, the way he talks, the way
He carried.
he did.
The suspense.
Yes, he did.
Oh no! The
He
fact
did.
that he had to eat so much cake, I'm sure that you go and take agbojedi and bitter leaf water. It was really interesting, and also the timing that they give them to bake as well. So this is like a
8
4-episode show on Netflix. If you want to go check it out, if you're expecting anything above 5 or 4, you're on your own. 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Give them enough time to 8 hours. Normally, okay, so I used to bake, not for commercial, for my house. I bake, cake for the house and stuff.
Yeah.
So what you just need is to mix your batter, your sugar, butter, put in the all-purpose flour, egg, milk. 'Cause it depends on
The kind of cake you're
What
baking.
kind of cake
yeah.
you're doing, what the concept is, and all of that. But the basic one is just that. Mix it.
Yeah.
Put in the oven in less than 45 to 15 minutes, depends on the degrees of the oven as well, and then it's baked. They do that, move it to the refrigerator because you cannot mold or do anything whilst the cake itself is hot.
Let me tell you one experience. One time when my auntie was baking, and she just brought out the cake from the oven, and then she wanted to use it's for a job, yeah, and she was like, I should flip it. I did not know that it's not cold yet. Now, so I just flip amo.
Everything's scattered.
It's just scattered now.
She could not shout. She could not do anything.
There's a problem. There's actually a problem with that. The baking powder wasn't enough.
Yes. But it was like fresh out of the.
Yeah, it was.
It shouldn't still fall apart.
And it shouldn't necessarily.
It also depends on how this one is.
It depends on the kind of cake.
The way I handled it now, I don't know how to do
it. Was like
it was
like a chocolate cake, a chocolate fudge. It will fall apart because it's still like
depends
very
on how
soft.
this auntie sleeps. Girl,
It's my fault because the funny thing,
I am the fault.
They rushed like a job you have to deliver like once the na.
She has to bake again.
Obviously, I'm not expecting clients, but let's continue.
All right. So if this kind of error doesn't happen, it's put in the refrigerator after it's brought out the oven, and then they start to make the fondant or the fondant rather, or the cream covering or whatever. Now it then depends on what the task is. For some tasks they asked to make a crow, and here's the thing: they have to model whatever they are making. Their props,
Victorian
their prop
doll.
item. For example, they have to bake a cake with like. To
like this
look
tab.
like this. So they have props. There's going to be 4 tabs like this, and they have to make another cake that will look like this.
Exactly like
So
it.
much so
that you can't tell the
it is
difference.
deceptive to the judges. Now, if the judges find out your cake amongst the other lineup of iPads like this, it means that you've lost that round. But if you're able to do it so much so that it looks exactly the same,
and they
don't find it out, and they maybe choose another item that is not your cake, you move on to the next round.
And that's how beautiful the episode is.
And it was interesting.
It was interesting. The fact that they had to even bake all of those things. I'm like, how would you make this thing exactly like this? The one that stood out for me was the Victorian doll. Even if it wasn't, I wish she said she was going to pick that doll. I'm like, how do you pull this off?
I wish
you do this?
Isomalt. No, it wasn't isomalt she was using for I think it was isomalt. But she wanted to make the fabric.
Yes.
And she wanted to manipulate it. And
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Then she had to eventually use fondant. But like there are people that when they did theirs, some people used modeling chocolate because it was better. So for me, basically, I think most of the bakers on this particular so let me just start from the beginning. I've seen Is It Cake, like the actual series.
The actual, yeah.
Yeah, so like this is the Halloween edition, and Mikey Day is like just amazing. He is just the perfect host for, and the same way he was so playful, so fun, wordplay and everything, and with the old comedy that he put into this Halloween special is the same exact way he hosts the other seasons as well. It's like so good. So shout outs to Mikey Day. Amazing. But the show itself, now we can see that there's like a lot of chemistry between the castmates. They are competing, right? But they're still
conversing
they're conversing still. Like
I think it's just a professional
chemistry.
thing.
It's a professional
professionalism.
You can tell that
it's not
a
like
lot of them
jealousy or
very
this
like
competitive
professional
spirit
bakers.
or
Yeah. So coming to like the cake I think my least favorite definitely has to be that Victorian doll.
Really?
Do you know why?
Out.
Because no, it has to be.
That's
they
the
call her-
hardest though.
No, that was the hardest.
No,
It wasn't
like,
necessarily
but
the hardest.
It was
but like
It was
complicated.
complicated, but
And
it
again,
wasn't
like
hardest.
it was on a show like that. I know people will say challenge yourself, but like you also have to be realistic.
You go far.
Do you get? I've never tried this fabric technique before. You've just been.
No, apparently.
She said she had not tried it before.
She actually said she wanted to give herself
she
a
wanted
challenge.
to, try it. But you can't be trying
when there's a time
when the show is on the line. Because
and there's a time
honestly,
frame.
there is no way any of those judges would have moved 5 more or 10 more, 8 more steps closer to that board, and they will not know that doll is fake.
They just needed 2.
The fabric, can you not see the clothes? It was obvious. They needed 2
steps.
2 steps. They will know that it's cake. So fondant, there was no way in the world fondant or modeling chocolate would have done that. So it's either she would have just stayed away from it, or she would have, hopefully she might have perfected the technique, the fabric technique before.
The overall show, it was great. It was beautiful. Will this be good in Nigeria? I think a yes. No, but not the Halloween edition. People might actually even, like you said, we do not stop laughing.
You rate
now.
us too much in this country.
No, stop it. People are good.
Do you know how many brands will have to sponsor that show for it to be what you think it to
I'm
be?
not even talking about. Let's talk about the bakers now. I'm not even talking about the show
the bakers
itself.
in the room with us. Where are the bakers?
No, I'm only saying that if that kind of show happens in Nigeria, will it do so well? Like, are we gonna have bakers like this do so well?
Of course.
You don't get
We're
it.
very creative and talented people
I'm not
also.
talking about the sponsorship.
I've left there too. These bakers in question, the bakers on the actual show we're reviewing,
They are professionals.
they're not professionals. They are popular professional bakers.
We also have people
Where
like that
are
in
they?
Nigeria. You don't know them, like you said. They're not in our faces because it's not our field. It's not our field.
Let's
Like
do this.
I told
Let's
you,
do
I
this
have seen
first. Hold on.
Siri, give me top 10 professional bakers in Nigeria.
Wait, Jonathan, hold on.
Hyper-realistic.
Let's take away popular.
Hyper-realistic.
Let's take away popular, right?
Okay.
Take away popular. Are there bakers in Nigeria that can do this? Absolutely. There's no, what's the word now? I'm thinking. There's no lie about that. We would find at least 10 Nigerian bakers that can bake an hyper-realistic cake to perfection, and you would not be able to tell Jack Robinson that cake is fake. We have them in Nigeria. I don't think we should limit ourselves and say like there are people that are not like that. There's like a difference between having talent and having skill. There are people that might already know how to do these things but have not perfected their skills.
Sure.
So like these things don't just happen over time. Like it's not rocket science. It's honestly not rocket science. If there's somebody that is a good baker, knows how to bake, has a bit of like artistic skills, can walk around modeling chocolate and fondant. And I've seen like Nigerian bakers, some online that have done hyper-realistic cakes before.
Are they in Nigeria?
Yes. Like regular bakers
So
won't do it.
you're saying they're not in your faces. I mean, your face.
Oh, yeah,
Denny,
no,
sorry.
I'll
But I know
cleanse my
that
FYP.
I know that I've
Please do.
seen one, and I know that this guy. I
Because
always
I'm
watch
checking
all
top
his
10 now and I'm
videos.
seeing Diva's cake in number 7. Diva's cake.
See, why are you checking?
no vex,
Why are you
no
checking
vex.
Google? I don't
No
understand.
vex.
Go and check TikTok. That's what you will see there.
TikToker.
But honestly, we have bakers that will actually
we do.
so well,
We do.
right?
There's
And
too
it's
many people in Nigeria for us not to have
we
Hyper-realistic.
do.
That's what I'll
Yeah,
do, baby cake.
hyper-realistic.
All
I'm
those,
very serious.
cake that's to touch ceiling. Vicky James cake, Bobrisky cake. That was not that one.
It's not that one.
No, not that.
We know what kind of hyper-realistic cake
There are
is
people
now.
that have done hyper-realistic cakes before.
I agree.
But yeah, it's
Jonathan, like this is very shocking.
actually support us.
Oh yeah, I support Nigeria.
support, please.
Nigeria for life.
Who was your favorite baker?
I didn't have a favorite.
I had a clear favorite from the beginning. Like even
I think
before she baked.
everybody. Who?
Even before she baked, like from the first episode, I knew it was her.
Who's that?
Andrea, the person that won the show.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
like
I
she
think
was
my
so
favorite was
fun, bubbly.
The last guy. The guy that made it to the finale. Wait, there were 2 guys in the finale.
The police.
The policeman.
How would that be your favorite?
He had 2 years experience and he did well Most of them were.
And that's why he kept on going for the same kind of stuff. Because they saved him the first time.
It's 2 years experience. What do you expect? For 2 years, that's dope. Get out of here.
He barely left episode 1.
But he left.
So please. So my question now is, I know we already asked. No, we didn't actually answer the question. Like, would this work in Nigeria? Take away finding the bakers. That's not your problem.
Yeah, no problem.
It's not your job. Take away finding sponsorships. Let's say Netflix comes to Nigeria and says, okay, we're doing a rollout of... Shut the fuck up. We're doing a rollout of 5 reality shows and one of them is it cake in Nigeria. Do you think we can pull that off?
Yes, we can.
You should ask me.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you.
And I'll say what I want to say.
Say what you want to say.
Netflix don't come out from Nigeria. When I see the thief for the entertainment industry.
Prime Video left too. That's no news.
Hey.
Oh please.
Yeah, so now if they now decide to come, it'd be like their president have changed and it's now. Anyways, it's doable. We have sets. We have the cameras. Yeah. We have all of these things. We have the finances. It's not like we don't.
We have the people.
We have the people.
No, we don't have the finances. Though.
But trust me,
we don't have the finances. We don't have the finances.
We have the finances. Who we now say take.
That's the thing. When you talk about finances, talk about available finances, available funds.
We have funds.
We don't have
might not be available. Another thing we also might not have
industry
is
doesn't have
audience.
Available funds in this country.
We don't need.
We have audience.
You need it.
Why you need it? So the kind of audience.
Kill so now. For you to fly on Netflix, you have to be assured of audience.
Yes.
So how's the audience?
But we have audience.
What's going on?
We have audience in Nigeria.
What's the audience? What are they contributing?
Who is going to consume?
Who's going to watch? Who's going to consume the?
Why do you think it's up? It's so that people will watch it now.
Who's going to put it on top 10?
See.
How would it get on top 10?
Exactly.
If people don't watch it.
We have the audience here.
Where?
We do.
Nigeria.
Yes, we do.
If it's not drama, who is tricking something
yes,
on
we
that?
do. Yes, we do.
I think no. I
you guys are not being realistic.
From Jonathan's point of view, you have to actually be realistic about like what will work in Nigeria. But I'm also one of those people that would say, if we've never tried it, let's not make assumptions.
All right, no problem.
Honestly, there's a new wave of Gen Z audience, or there's a new wave of entertainment consumers in Nigeria that are consuming
diverse tastes
that are consuming diverse content.
Yeah.
Like we've seen that our preferences have changed from over the years. Like people are drawn to drama. It's general. Like everyone is drawn to drama.
It's natural.
It's natural actually. Like if I'm watching a show about a real estate show like Selling Sunset or Selling the OC, and immediately I hear that Real Housewives of Lagos is coming out next week. Selling the OC has more episodes that will come out next week. I'll most likely watch Real Housewives first before going back to Selling the OC. So now the question now remains, do we have the ability to consume multiple content and consume it well? These shows might not necessarily have rewatch value because I don't think anybody is going on Netflix to watch Is It Cake again.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that. After watching it the first time.
It means that so many people have to watch it.
So it means so many people have to watch it one time at least. There are people that might watch it twice, but more than that twice. Maybe the family and friends that want to support them or the amount of time that they
bakers who want to learn.
Or bakers who want to learn. But would we get the audience that watch the show? Yes. Like something like Is It Cake is actually like, because the audience are carried along. Like you also have to guess the cakes. Like that's what makes it very like interesting. Because while I'm watching, I'm also
anything that has to do with food and we do it well, we always have that audience. Because I know at the time when we had what's it called? This all these food shows. I think it was this Shoko Yokoto or something back then. All of the
and
all those.
That's like many years ago. Jesus.
Even if it's many years ago. I don't know the recent food shows that they have right now.
You see, there's a reason. Sorry,
disaster now.
Can I? I think the reason. Now I don't think. Now there's a reason you remember Shoko Yokoto from almost. To, if not a whole decade ago. Shoko Yokoto, it was impactful. It was it. And, it was very cultural as well. A lot of people could relate. Our parents could relate. They almost forced us to watch that thing in my house. Almost. Because, it's almost like that we grew up watching news. In like NTA was growing up. Our parents
I have a contradicting opinion.
Let me land now. Our parents didn't force us, but we had to watch it. Now, here's the thing now. There is free will.
Yeah.
Nobody will sit down to watch Shoko Yokoto now. Especially if it's on Netflix and we're paying 8,500 naira for per month.
Yeah.
Do you get, I'm telling you, I'm still standing on the fact that we don't have enough audience to pull. Is it crazy to pull? Is it cake off?
Okay.
In Nigeria.
Shoko Yokoto. Shoko Yokoto
Nigeria
was watched as much as it was, mostly because that was the only cooking show on that level at the time.
True.
See, let me tell you something.
See, you have shot yourself in the leg. On that level at the time. Now, it also means that anything that wants to come up now, we have to take levels higher than whatever
We don't have
ground.
this cake in Nigeria now.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying.
Really first
I'm
of
saying
its kind,
that
so it's
not just first of its kind. If a cooking show, if Is It Cake comes now, it has to surpass every standard that we have had for it to be.
Is it currently surpassing every standard that we've had right up until now? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, or yes, it will. You know, it depends on who will bring it.
No.
I'm talking this now.
No.
Sorry.
No, Netflix will bring it now.
Sorry, it's Netflix.
And they will most likely not give it to Nigerian producers because they had their money now before they ran away.
Right.
So they will give it to an independent production company that will do Netflix standard.
I can bring it to Jam.
We'll probably
try our best.
Actually, and we don't steal here.
Yeah.
So basically, I think that it will do good in Nigeria. And people will actually watch it. We'll get the audience for it. I believe in the show.
You don't really. Anyway, so people will actually watch it.
But with that, if you've not seen Is It Cake Halloween Edition, you can go on Netflix to watch it so that you can become a part of the conversation, or so that you can just relate to the things I was saying and also like pen down your opinions.
Yeah, also see something different. We have come to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much.
We really do love you.
You can check out this episode on the Jamit app, jamit.app. You can download it from Google Play Store. You can go to your app store, get it on there, and rate this episode, talk about it, listen to it on the app. Also, if you want to head on to YouTube for the full video, you can go on there, check it out, drop a comment, share the link to your friends, even your enemies. Tell them you don't like these people. Yeah, they will start watching and ask reviews. And when we start to collect money, we'll collect the money still. Also, if you jam any of our clips on social media, don't drag us. We have family members that also watch us. But if you want to, but if you want to drag, just so that we are behind the camera, we are behind our keypad. We'll fire back.
And dragging also gives us engagement. So please, if you so will, do that.
Drag.
Thank you.
Radio Boy _ Jerry is the handle. I don't know for them, but that's
Don't drag me. I don't have energy.
She actually does have energy. Anytime you drag her, she's the first one to always post on the link. Guys, I'm dragging you.
Anyways, guys, it was lovely just being here and, recording this episode. I had so much fun. And I can't wait to be back next week.
I actually can't wait to be back next week. Bye, you guys.
Oh, please. Bye.